Another sunshine day in Barbados, and Stephen Belgrave, the top chef, is going to show me what Bajans do best on a Saturday.
What makes Saturday so special in Barbados is pudding and sauce. It's available in most shops. It's a centuries-old tradition, and we are going to the one of the more popular shops in Barbados on the east side of the island, Sauce Factory.
Well, we're here at the Sauce Factory, so let's go and see how Barbadians do pudding and sauce. Well, joining us at the Sauce Factory is the proprietor, Mr. Neville Wentz. I see that whatever you're doing here is very popular. The place is absolutely packed. So I've heard so much about this pudding and sauce. What is pudding and sauce?
It's normal. The pudding is normal from the potatoes, sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Sugar, spices, and a little coloring. You get it baked, some oil,
Right.
and you bake it. I generally bake, but you can do it also in the skin, which is the pig belly.
Oh, in the intestine,
Yeah.
make it like a sausage?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a lot of work that kind of way.
Right.
And the volume that I generally do, I can't make it.
All right. All
So
right.
before I do it in the big baking pans.
So, right, okay, and make it like an actual pudding itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
That's the way it works here.
Okay.
But the pork is the locally pigs,
Okay.
locally grown pigs. It's in my backyard.
Oh, so you've got your own pigs?
It's a farm there, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
What part of the pigs do you use? What part of the choice?
Well, the amount why am I doing the sauce? I know it's actually the whole pig.
The whole pig? So
Yeah.
all parts of the pig
All
can
parts
be
of
used
it,
as
I put
sauce?
in there, especially the leany part,
Okay.
you know.
How do you actually do the pickling of the pork?
The pick of the pork is the cucumber. The
Cucumber?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cucumber, the onions, the lime, the salt, and the pepper.
Okay.
And some seasoning,
Okay.
you know. That's give the flavor.
Good, good,
Just
good.
make sure the flavor all together tasted, and it's there. Then you put the sauce with the meat to draw a little while,
Yeah.
then you can serve it.
Now, when you say you put the meat in the sauce to draw,
Yeah.
what do you mean by that?
The same meat don't cut up. You
Yeah.
cut the meat up, and you place the sauce, the pickle on it.
Oh, so you boil the pork first?
Yeah, boil the pork first.
And then put it into the pickling
Yeah,
liquid,
yeah.
which is the cucumber and the
Cucumber
lime
and
and a little bit of pepper, I
Yeah,
suppose,
yeah.
being in Barbados. Yeah, a little pepper.
Local pepper.
A lot of pepper.
Lots of pepper, yeah.
Okay.
That's really the thing.
All right. Well,
Sauce without pepper is no sauce.
but where did it all start from?
Years ago, my old age used to make it, but I had never had a mind to do that. That's all the business. I
Okay.
used to work in hotels before as a bartender.
Right. So you're not too far from home then, being
Yeah.
in the hospitality.
So after I came home in 1984, I relaxed for a little while. And I had me one pigs there, extend the farm. And after slaughtering the pigs on weekends, I'd been to a whole big stage of too much pig heads in the freezer. And I decided to make sauce for a day in the week as it was a meal. And some guys was around. And they tell me, never man, this thing ain't tasting. No, maybe the midweek the sauce. This weekend sauce.
Okay.
They started sauce. I said, okay. Every day from Saturday, I've been making some sauce. And I started one pig head.
Well, Neville, I can tell you from the way Stephen's demolishing his plate of foods, Saturday may not be enough for you. You may have to open every day of the week.
I won't mind.
Perfect sauce. Perfect sauce. Yeah, okay.
I start cooking around 5 in the morning
5.
until about 3:30 in the evening.
Okay.
9 stoves keep on burning.
Watching Stephen eat this has given me a bit of an appetite.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna dig in.
yeah.
So if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Let's give this a test and see this Barbadian pudding and sauce at its finest. Perfect. This is good.
Yeah, thank you, man.
This is very good.
Absolutely.
The pork is nice and soft.
Yeah.
The pickle actually flavors it
Yeah.
instead of overpowering it. Now, I'm going to try a bit of the pudding here.
Yeah.
This looks very unusual. If I could find a word to describe this, I'm not sure I could find one. The flavor is just absolutely phenomenal.
And when I first start that with pudding, I do that myself. But now my son take over that pudding.
Okay.
My son Mark, he do the pudding.
So is this your recipe, or has Mark created his own dynasty?
I give him a recipe,
Okay.
and then he increase on it.
Right. Okay. So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Now on my plate I have
The mango chutney.
this is a mango chutney.
Yeah.
And that's homemade.
That's homemade, yeah. Homemade.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I find that goes with everything. The pork, the sauce, the fried pork, the baked pork, the pigtails, barbecue.
The seasoning for this chutney is how I believe a chutney should be.
Yeah.
Pungent, strong, keeps your mouth alive.
Nice and spicy, yeah.
All your taste buds are now dingling and jangling. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Neville, thank you very much indeed. I'm going to enjoy this. What do you suggest would be a good liquid refreshment to?
Well, my special liquor is Hennessy.
Hennessy.
Hennessy brandy and Banks malt.
Okay.
For all my life.
Hennessy and Banks malt.
Yeah.
Unusual combination.
That tastes really nice. You'll like it though.
I'm going to try it later on, trust me.
Yeah, it tastes very nice.
All right.
Yeah.
So we've seen the pudding and sauce. It's not as easy as it sounds, because this is perfection.